Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would try out a brand that has been highly endorsed by larger influencers, and it is the brand SheGlam, which I believe is Shein's makeup line. I've seen Laura Lee doing a collab and endorsing this, a lot of other people endorsing these products. So I figured, why not try out their contour, blush, and highlight and see if it is as great as all of the influencers are saying, especially after Lashgate in early February, late January. I feel like sometimes you just need to try things for yourself. So if you guys are also curious to know what I think of these products and see them in action, then just keep watching. So this is what they look like. They are kind of that like honeycomb shape, similar to like Rihanna's glosses and products. So obviously we have the contour, we have the blush, and we have the highlight. We have the shade Golden Sun in contour. We have the shade Lovecake in blush and the shade Vanilla Frost in highlight. And what is nice about these is they all have an expiration date on the bottom, which is nice because makeup usually has like a little lid and it says like 6 months, 24 months, 3 months, whatever the shelf life is. This has an actual expiration date, which is nice. So I have a dampened beauty sponge, so I figured we would just go right in with the contour and see what we think. So here's product number one, the Contour Golden Sun. It's got like a little spongy tip. That's the shade right there, which actually looks perfect for contour. It doesn't look very golden to me. So I guess I will just dot this on and see what happens. All right, I don't think a sponge is the way to go. It's like soaking it all up. This is the Perricone MD No Makeup Bronzer Brush. Okay, that worked. Once it's blended out, it does seem like it has a little bit warmer of an undertone than it did initially on the back of my hand. So far, product number one has worked out pretty nicely. I definitely say I prefer a brush application to a sponge because it's just soaking everything up. So next we'll try the blush. I mean, this is very cute packaging in the shade Love Cakes. And from what I've seen online, this is pretty potent. So I'm just gonna do one dot. We'll try the sponge again, see if that works. Very potent. It's a pretty, really pretty, like a pinky peach flush. That's very pretty. I like how that applied with the damp sponge. It kind of added a bit of like glow to the face. Forgot to swatch it for you on the hand, but here is the blush. So it's not like a straight up pink and it's also not a peach. It's like somewhere in between, which is like my perfect shade. And then finally we have the Vanilla Frost highlight. Frosted packaging, I don't know, just really pretty packaging. And here is the highlight shade. Frosty with like a slight hint of gold and a very slight hint of pink. And judging based on how potent the other products have been, I'm gonna say just a dot. Oh, it dried very quickly. That was not a good idea. All right, you guys see the dot right there? Don't apply it to your face because it will dry there. Unfortunately, this is not behaving. It's drying right where I put it, and I have no powder on my face. I have only cream products on my face. This looked beautiful the first time I used it, and I don't know what I did differently. Just wanted to pop on here and let you know what I did differently. The first time I used it, I put the product on my finger and I warmed it up between my fingers and then I tapped it on like this. And that seems to really break apart the glitter and kind of help it melt into the skin, whereas just dotting it here, it already dried in like a circle. So I find the best way to apply it is to put it on your fingers, rub it together quickly so that you have like some shimmer on both sides, and then tap it on, and that works beautifully. I wonder if this would be better mixed with something, like mixed in with my niacinamide dewdrops, just so it won't be quite as stiff of a formula. So I just have the niacinamide drops and the highlight on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to kind of quickly mix them and then apply. I mean, so that worked a little bit better, but it still dries down exactly where you put it, like it didn't mix in. So I'm gonna say that the highlight is a little bit finicky, but I really like the other two products. The contour was really nice. Contour or bronzer works for either. The blush was really easy to use, very forgiving. Now, do they set down? They do. Like, my blush is already dry, not tacky. My contour on the back of my hand, which is the first thing I did, is not sticky. So these are actually a really nice, affordable product. I'm quite impressed with these. I like the shade of this one, but for some reason I can't get it to blend. It dries super, super fast. So this one's not a very forgiving formula, but these are. So if you were curious to try some products from the SheGlam line, I personally would recommend the blush and the contour or bronzer. And I'd probably say pass on this one. It's just a little too difficult to manage. But that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try out some products from SheGlam, which has been all over the social media platforms. Hope you guys found this helpful. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.